There are 100 reasons why people tell you to read, but I'm going to tell you one more. I'm currently reading this book, which is based in 1960 Tokyo. What do you mean people used to not ring each other up and be like, I'm leaving my house, so that they could coordinate and meet at a particular place at the exact same time? Like, you're telling me people would just tell each other, come at 5 p.m. at this particular cafe, and they were just supposed to show up there? Like, they can't call their friends and be like, hey, I'm running 15 minutes late. And suppose that somebody doesn't show up. The reason can range from like you got stood up and that person really does not want to talk to you, all the way to something bad happened and they might be dead. Imagine the times without technology. What do you mean you reread a book just because all the ones that you have in your house are already read by you? I mean, this book I ordered off of Blinkit a week ago just because I wanted a new book to read, and I cannot even think of rereading something because I feel like there's so much abundance of content, whether that be written or other forms of media. Like, what do you mean when your friend doesn't pick up your telephone call because they're upset, you write them a letter? Don't get me wrong, most of us know what it's like not to have a phone, because most of us as children did not have a phone, but we also had like adults around us who had a phone, so you could always go up to a stranger and be like, hey, can I use your phone to call my dad? Or you can go up to your teacher and be like, can you give my dad a call? I think what I'm trying to say is that just because we don't have to do some things as a generation doesn't mean that we shouldn't do them. The last time I remember reading handwritten notes to communicate something was when my mom used to make food for us, and she would leave a post-it note on the fridge saying that, oh, I had to, leave early for work today. I've made your dinner, it's in the fridge, microwave it, eat it. And that was kind of really sweet. So basically, read books from a different era than we're living in right now. It'll give you gratitude for all that you have right now, but also because it's way cooler to not be inspired by things in your immediate environment, but rather look up to older generations and see how they did things, and it makes you very present about the opportunities you have now. You'll also build a much closer relationship with the older generations in your own family. And if you're somebody like me that wasn't really close with their grandparents growing up, it gives you a chance to be inspired, make your own inspirations in your life. Like, I'm gonna choose this main character from this book to look up to instead of a grandma or a grandpa. Anyways, this book isn't even that old, but I still feel very inspired by it. I hope by this video I inspired you to read something from another time today.